Hello YouTube, this is Karim Machiavelli here, and this is my third time making this video because I want to keep it under 3 minutes. So today's topic is the topic of trust. So in business, in criminal affiliations and so on, a golden rule of thumb is to never trust anyone. So this is basically the ancient rule that goes around in these circles. And this is probably not the smartest decision, because there is a much smarter mentality, which I read in a book from a retired government agent, and I think this mentality is really worth gold. And so the mentality switch is go from never trust anyone to, okay, what can I trust person A, person B, etc. in, and what can I not trust them in? So build a kind of mental map on what can you trust these persons and what can you not trust these persons in. And so the reasons for that are the following. First of all, if you go by the mentality of never trust anyone, it will show as a constant emotion of distrust. And emotions of distrust will project as well as any other kind of emotions. This is a common thing in psychology, also referred to as the self-fulfilling prophecy. If you go on aggressive at someone, they will react aggressively. If you go on friendly at someone, they will react friendly. And so, if you feel distrust against everyone and anyone, it will be received as a feeling of distrust, and eventually, due to mirror neurons, will be formed to a mutual distrust. Another thing is that it hinders opportunities, because if you don't speak to anyone you don't trust, etc., and you limit interactions with everyone you don't trust, so everyone basically, it also hinders you from specific opportunities and specific relationships that can be useful over time. So let's assume you're a threat to national security, right? Can you trust your old friends that they won't be recruited by the government and won't be snitching for the government or acting as informants for the government? Probably not, right? So it is likely. Can you trust them that if they invite you out to a cafe, they will bring you to a cafe and not to some dark, shady place with a lot of mobsters waiting on you? Or this is an exaggerated example, but you know what I mean. Probably yes, because they are all your old friends. So use this mentality from now on, and thank you for watching.